What up, everybody? It's me, Bitchy, here back giving you a new show. Here with the season 6 premiere. Yes, ma'am, season 6. 657,000 views on the way to a million, which is breaking news here today on The Bitchy Show. Trying to make it to a million, guys. So share this video, retweet it, put it on your Facebooks. Well, maybe not Facebook. I don't know. It's too professional. I don't like it no more. About to erase it, low key. But put it on your Twitter, put it on your Instagram, put it on all that shit. Your Tumblr, all that. Blah. So I first want to talk about, like I said, trying to make it to a million views. Make sure you retweet, help that I will. So on to the new, honey, the Grammys, bitch. Okay, let's talk about the Grammys. Okay, first of all, and yes, honey, I took notes on the Grammys. So let's start with the red carpet. Of course. Tamar, I'm going to say Tamar, I did love the red dress. It was sickening, form-fitted. I love the new haircut. Yes, man, for Tamar, but I did not like the devil, the pointy horns on her titties. I didn't like that. She could have just did like something straight across or maybe like a pouty lip top over her titties, but she did the horns and I didn't like it. Pharrell, I just want to say Pharrell, he always comfortable when he comes to the award show, so no shade to Pharrell for wearing a track jacket and that big ass Yogi the Bear hat. But that Yogi the Bear hat should have came off after red carpet, for the show. Maybe, a snapback or, a beanie or, a little half thing where some of your hair is out and the rest is like back there, one of those, something like that. But that Yogi the Bear hat just had to go. Sorry about that. Kendrick, you better go in your Maxine Shaw blue powder blue suit that you had on. I'm gonna give that a yes and a no. You could have just did black like everybody else, or white. Just something, whatever. But still, shout out to Kendrick. Yes, ma'am, for Sierra and that go Emilio Pucci. She ain't come looking like no hoochie. She had on Emilio Pucci, okay? But yes, ma'am, to Sierra. Good for her. That was a yes, ma'am, for her. Yes, to Amber and Wiz. Amber Rose got right back down to her sickening weight. Yes, ma'am, Amber. Wiz was high, of course, but he looked nice in his little tux and his shades and stuff like that. He was nominated. So, big ups to Amber and Wiz, one of my favorite celebrity couples. Yes, ma'am, for them. I'm gonna say yes, ma'am, to Paris Hilton. That white front with that back stenciled out and her body just showing. Did y'all know she's in Young Money, bitch? Yeah, with Wayne. Young Money, really. That should be me. Listen to some of my raps. But go ahead and waste that money with Paris. But Paris, I see you. That sickening gown with that stenciled out back was cute. Similar to B, but B did it better. And I need to give a yes man to B. She didn't do the red carpet, of course, because she opened up, which we're going to get to in a second. But she did, walk the black carpet afterwards. And she had on this white, sickening, stenciled. I can't think of the designer, but it was sickening. So yes, man, for B. I'm going to say, for B, I would have wished that she would have did like a flat iron bob, a sickening, silky, straight bob that she could have flipped and just been a diva, but she did the wet and wavy, and I just wasn't feeling the wet and wavy, but that's still the queen. She still gave me my life, so whatever. I need to give yes ma'am to Katy Perry. Her face was beat. I wasn't so much feeling that Valentino with the music notes, but it's Katy Perry. She always doing something, different and new, so big ups to Katy Perry. But yes, ma'am, her face was beat for the gods. Whoever her makeup artist was, yes. Yes, ma'am, for Pink and her red gown on the red carpet. I love the red gown. She looks sickening. She said she never wore red. And I was like, really? Well, start doing it. Because you look sickening. Now, the only person who I really saw that I have a big problem with after the Grammys is Fantasia. Ladies and gentlemen, Fantasia, I thought that she was going to work at TJ Maxx. I thought that she was the manager over at TJ Maxx or something like that. Marshalls or one of those kind of stores. Target, maybe. Fanny. No, Fantasia. This is not what we wear to the Grammys. Her brother told her to wear that. Now let's get to the actual Grammys. So I'm going to go over it all in detail, but right now I just want to say in a whole, after the first hour and a half-ish, I tuned out. I couldn't watch it anymore. I was so bored. I was just like, okay, what's happening? I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, hated it. But let's start off with the Grammys. Beyonce opening up, of course, singing Drunken Love. Finally, we get the Drunken Love performance live. I want to say yes, man, B. You worked that chair at the beginning. You worked your lips. You worked everything. I just want to say, B, where did that ass come from, honey? Jay got that curve. He said he got that curve. He must be curving out them hips. Shit. But yes, man, for the Carters in a whole, you know, personally, it was exactly what I expected. This is my opinion on it. I know a lot of people say it was whack. All she did was sit in the chair and then she danced and she lip synced and all this other shit. So here's the real tea on that. B did not lip sync, y'all. Something happened with the audio shit. She was mad. That's why you could tell that B was mad or just a little upset last night because you know the ear thing fell out. And she was singing live with the ear, but there was something going on with the audio to where she had to pull that out. And then she's coming in trying to figure out where she is, listening to this loud ass music in the Staples Center. And so that's what happened. So don't, you know, read the queen trying to say that she was lip syncing because we all know that B can sing. Stop. Stop. We all know that B can sing. Stop. Don't have her do another press conference, perform it again live, and be like, any questions? Like she did at the Super Bowl last year. Don't forget too easily. But yes, man, for B, it was exactly what I wanted. Something simple. You weren't going to come out there with 50 dancers and do all that shit. You're going to sit up there. You're going to work that chair. Your man's going to come out. You're going to work him. Then y'all going to leave the stage like you did. So yes, ma'am, to B. Best new artist, Macklemore. Now, even though Kendrick is really not a new artist no more. This nigga been out. We know him for a while. Shit. I know him for a while. Shit. I really think that, you know, Kendrick should have won. I think that actually, you know, Macklemore deserved this little best new artist. They are new. They put their album out independently. Nobody helped them, you know, and it's this big to where they're winning all these Grammys and getting all this, you know, praise. So, yes, man, for Macklemore. Shit. Lord, I just want to say, Lord, I love Royals. That's my song. You know, listen to my remix. You know, check out my other video and, you know, look at my remix of Royals. But Lord, what is you? And I'll never be royal. It's running up, but you can't be jerking around and jittering and doing all that stuff while you're performing. I don't know if it's nerves, caffeine, drugs. I don't know what it is, but just sit up there and slay. You're already up there slaying, girl. Just sit up there and slay. Have your beat maker and your drummer and your piano over here and just slay. You were giving me Adam's Family Couture, but you know, yes, man, for Lord. Just stop doing all that stuff. I don't like that. I want to say yes, man, for Daft Punk. You know, that was a good, you know, they won a lot of awards, so yes, man, for them. I want to say yes, ma'am, Katy Perry. Your performance was good, but it was a little just on the Illuminati scary side. You had on a cross, and you were trying to be like a witch, and then you burned, and just, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, man, for Robin Thicke in Chicago, they slayed. Yes, for John Legend. Taylor Swift performance, I skipped it. Pink, I want to talk about Pink. I want to say that for all you people out there saying that Pink was boring, at least she's not out here lip syncing and doing all this other stuff that all these other artists are doing. Pink goes out there, she slays every night. She does her twirling without nets. You saw she just fell off of that rope into that man's arm. So yes, man, for Pink. Pink, keep doing it, girl. Get it. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Jay and Justin, yes, man, for winning their yes, man, for winning their Grammy. Kendrick and the Magic Dragon, or whatever they call Puff the Magic Dragon, yes, man, for them. Bruno Mars, he, you know, was sickening. He won also. And that was all I did. Yes, man, for Lord winning Song of the Year with Royals. And congrats for the Grammys. That was my Grammys review, you know. I loved it and I hated it at the same time. So let's get into the celebrity news real quick, y'all. I want to talk about this Justin Bieber shit, y'all. And I just want to say to Justin Bieber, stop. Or you don't even really have to stop. Just hire me to be your public relations person. And I can teach you how to do everything you're doing without getting caught, without having to, you know, take up all this news shit and go to jail and look stupid in prison. You can smoke, you can get high, you can look bitches, you can do everything you want behind closed doors. Duh. Justin Bieber, get your life. Kanye West, I want to talk about Kanye West beating up this boy in LA for calling him an in-lover. I'm on Kanye's side, but Kanye, you have to think about it. You're giving these people free money, Kanye. Free money just to fuck with you. So if I want to pay that, all I gotta do is go up to Kanye. Nigga, that Jesus album sucked. Fuck that album. And you gonna beat my ass. And then I'm gonna get paid 6 figures. So I kind of hope that I see Kanye out somewhere someday. Shit, so I could just, everybody else getting paid. I need some money too. I got bills. Shit. I want to talk about Chris Brown. Chris Brown is doing a little better. You know, he's almost done with rehab, almost getting his shit together. So, shout out to Chris Brown. Chris, come back, babe. I'm ready for you. If you need a PR person too, I can teach you how to do everything. We just have to, you know, first, we have to get rid of Karuchi. You know, we have to delete Rihanna's number, and then just me and you, we can rebuild all that shit. I'm serious. I'm good at it. Trust me. I want to talk about Apollo. I want to talk about Housewives real quick and just say that that fight last night, I hate how they tease us with a little bit of the fight and then we have to wait till next week to see the rest of it. But I just want to say, I think that Kenya, when she got up and she was charging towards old girl, she's the one now. Nene, she probably did start the shit up by inviting them. But when she got up and Kenya charged up towards Monique, whatever the fuck the bitch name is, she started it. So old boy was like, hey, no, don't fight her. You know, trying to help his wife. Of course that's what we gonna do. Shit. And I just want to say that that fight was dumb. I hope next week it gets better. Shit. And I just want to talk about Apollo. Apollo's, been arrested for credit card fraud. So him and Phaedra got some explaining. Lucy, you got some explaining to do, Lucy. You got some explaining to do. Because I don't know what's going on with that. I want to talk about the haves and the have-nots so far. I just want to say yes, ma'am, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, please let me be on the haves and have-nots. I could be Jeffrey's lover. I could be Jeffrey's lover. I could be Jeffrey's lover, who used to mess with Wyatt, and then that comes out next season. Tyler. But I just want to say, yes, ma'am, Tyler. This is giving me my life. Candace, everything going on with Benny and Hannah, the father trying to get Benny off of life support, his kidneys failing. They trying to cover up Wyatt killing his girl and hitting Benny. On the next episode, Hannah's going to speak out at the funeral, bitch. And Catherine she said, oh my, the pastor said, Sister Hannah's son was hit by the same man. And then Catherine saw Hannah and said, oh my, Jim, oh my God. It's going to be good. Yes, ma'am, Tyler. I just want to say yes, ma'am, to Tyler. And last but not least, I want to talk about the Braxtons so far. And I just want to say that it's a little, it's a little dry this season. It's a little boring. But I do want to say that, Tawanda, it does seem like that you have a new attitude. Because Tamar, I've seen a lot of growth in Tamar. And she's apologized. She said, if I have done anything wrong to you, I want to apologize right now. Because really, all I want is my sisters. But Tawanda just, I don't know. Like, sitting up there looking like Yolanda Adams. Just with an attitude. And I just want to say, Tawanda, grow up. Tamar, yes, man, for your growth. And yes, man, for being nominated for a Grammy last night, even though you did not win. No shade. You were nominated, shit. You wanted to be that bitch. You're that bitch. None of the other sisters were nominated for a Grammy. Oops. Shade, did I say that? Yes, I did. But that's all for today. We will start doing our new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's the new announcement. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can check out me, Bitchy, updating you on all the tea on news and TV, okay? And it all rhymed. See, I'm so clever. You guys just over your head. Over your head. Follow me on Twitter, D_only188, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Oops.